Because what you're saying is if I'm worried about where the next meal is going to come from to give to my family, I have more of a chance of becoming sick as a result of that worry.
That's
and
right.
Then when I hold back from my family, they have a better chance of getting into trouble trying to find what they need.
That's right.
And it just rolls on.
It all dominoes. We're in the process of a massive study. I hope to finish someday on the true full global or economic consequence for the United States of the entire poverty system and all the things it takes to fix it. And we've been working on elements of this for years, and it is something I would like to see people focus more and recognize more. Good. Again, we should be taking care of these things because it's the right thing to do. But even if you don't have an altruistic bone in your body, there's hardcore dollars and cents reasons to do these things. And I've been trying to make that case for folks. I guess one way you could say it is I spend a lot of time trying to get people to do the right thing for the wrong reason.
Well, and really, we sit here, and I don't want to sell this short. We talk about data, we talk about information. I said drop it in the machine, and it spits out something on the other end. Ultimately, what we're talking about here are people and
That's
jobs.
Right. And you and I were talking to one of the breaks. I mean, the first time I got a little bit of recognition was back in 1982. We released our first forecast, and that happened to be the start of the oil bust, and we happened to see it coming a little bit when others didn't, and people caught on to that and wrote some articles about it. And that's kind of how my whole deal got started. But as I went around, even back then, talking to people 40 years ago, when I give a speech and go out and talk to people afterwards, these people were hurting and suffering. And it really became apparent to me that the numbers I was looking at in those machines represented people's lives and well-being and businesses and people's life savings and the investment of themselves into something and building something and having it destroyed through no fault of their own. It became very real and very personal to me. And I've never been able to shake that. I mean, anytime I'm doing any type of forecast, I'm looking at numbers and that sort of thing. I'm always thinking about it in terms of the people that are impacted by it. And I think that's probably beneficial. I think it gives me a little more passion about it than I might have otherwise.
Absolutely. And look at your tenure as a result. I mean, you obviously your work speaks for itself. And I want to say this is a great moment for us to end it right here. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the work that you do for everyone else to do better. And a great message here as we end to just be kind and take care of everyone.